Facing the incredible tragedy, the human and material losses faced by thousands of families all across the region affected by Hurricane Ian, as a Foundation for Human Rights, the Foundation for Human Rights in Cuba, wants to express the following. First and foremost, we are talking about losses all over the region because these losses affect people both in Cuba, the United States of America, and other countries in the region. This is a fact. It is also a fact that right now there is an attempt by the Cuban regime to exploit the situation to gain political concessions. And this is unacceptable. Let's establish some real facts. First, there is no legal measure in place that impedes in any way, shape, or form humanitarian aid to Cuba and the Cuban people. I want to reiterate this. There is no legal measure withstanding that impedes the arrival of humanitarian aid to Cuba from the United States of America. Second, it must be clearly established that this humanitarian help is ready. Organizations from civil society, as FHRC, are ready, willing, and able to establish whatever mechanisms necessary, even recognizing the urgent need here in the U.S. to make help available for Cuba and the Cubans. And third, and this is very important, the Cuban regime must answer a set of simple questions because people right now is asking for freedom, as they did in July 11. And this set of questions are also very simple. Are you, as the quote-unquote political authority in Cuba, willing to not in any way, shape, or form impede or encumber the arrival of proper humanitarian help on island? Second, are you willing to let humanitarian help to work in a professional and absolutely technical way, deciding what the priorities, the material, and the human resources necessary on the ground are? And third, are you willing, given the fact that it is clear that Cuban civil society do not trust you, to let this humanitarian aid to be administered, managed, taken care of by organizations from civil society, religious entities, organizations that cannot, must not be the ones that you control for political purposes that would misuse or misdirect these urgently needed resources? If these questions are receiving an honest and clear yes, I think that everybody that wants to help Cuba and the Cuban people is ready to step up to the plate and provide the assistance that is urgently needed on island.